Hey everyone, welcome back to Monterey, California. Toby Fernie, aka the Teacher Realtor, here with Coldwell Banker Realty. In this video, I'll be going over the recent Federal Reserve rate increase and how this could impact the real estate market, a way to look at current rates positively, and advice for buyers and sellers. I'll be linking in the description the 3 articles that I reference in this video, so you can take a look there if you'd like to read further. The Fed increased rates 1 percentage point on Wednesday for the first time since 2018. There are a number of economic reasons why this happened, but the primary one being the fact that inflation reached 7.9%, which is the highest that it's been since 1982. The Russian invasion of Ukraine, COVID-19 and supply chain issues, and gas prices are going to impact the economy and inflation. Additional rate hikes are potentially coming in the upcoming months. So the million-dollar question is, how does this impact the real estate market? Well, the first thing is that this has already resulted in a change for interest rates. Mortgage rates are now fluctuating between 4 to 4.5%, up from 3.05% on average at this time last year. If you are purchasing a $700,000 home with a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, depending on how much money you put for your down payment, this could result in an additional $350 to $400 a month in payment, between $4,000 to $5,000 a year. Spread across a 30-year loan, this is a lot of money. What this means is that the average buyer will have less money in purchasing power, meaning that you will have to buy a lower priced home to keep the payments the same as if you were buying a home a year ago. Typically, when buyers have less purchasing power, this means that sellers will have to sell their home at a lower price. This isn't a typical real estate market. Currently, there are historic lows of homes for sale across the country. A rate hike in 2022 may not have the same impact that could have happened in a previous economy rate hike and real estate market. There are not many houses for sale right now and plenty of interested buyers. I'm not envisioning that home prices will dip with these increased rates. It may, however, slow the increase of housing prices. The last 2 years we were looking at around a 20% increase year over year. With the increased rates, less qualified buyers able to purchase a home, this may result in home values not going up as much as they have in the last 2 years. The good news is the cost to borrow money is still historically low. Rates as recent as 2019 were around 4.5%. 30-year fixed-rate mortgages between 2000 to 2010 never dipped below 5% and were as high as 8.21% on average. When my parents purchased their first home, for example, in the 1980s, their rate was around 17%. Granted, this was a $50,000 home in Houston, Texas, but still. Those buyers who locked in a sub 3% mortgage in 2021 had really good timing. Buyers should not expect rates that low moving forward, and rates that are below 5% are extremely low. Looking at the economy on a brighter side, last week the S&P 500 did bounce back 6%, showing that maybe the potential issues with the economy are slowing a bit. The bad news is that rates are likely going to keep going up. So what should buyers and sellers do right now? Recently, the Wall Street Journal examined that on average, homeowners made more money in equity last year on their home than in their yearly salary. So if you're in a position to and ready to buy a home in today's competitive seller's market, you should. For sellers, if you're thinking about selling your home in the next 5 years, this could be the ideal time to list your home. Increasing rates will likely price out some buyers from this market. This will result in less qualified buyers and less competition, which means you being able to sell your home at a lower price. If you have any questions, if you're a buyer looking for your dream home in the Monterey or Santa Cruz areas, or if you're a seller wondering the value of your home in today's market, I am here to help. Feel free to give me a call, send me a text, or an email at toby.fernie@gmail.com. Like and subscribe. Stay tuned for future content all about real estate and living here in Monterey, California. Click the icon to subscribe to more content from living in Monterey, California.